Be the change you want to see. Something I was told and I seen everywhere, but I never really understood what it meant until I tried to understand myself. And so today I want to share with you what I've understood about being the change that we want to see. So a few years ago, I was working for a boat building company and I was surrounded by beautiful people, some of them my best friends. I felt like a valued member of the team. I had a good relationship with the company and my managers. Everything was great and I did enjoy my time there. But there was a little inkling in me that had always wanted to do something that I felt matched who I am better, which is what you're seeing me do today. And so there came an opportunity for me to leave that company and go outside the comfort zone that I had known there. And it took me a while to make my decision when that opportunity came up. I did a pros and cons list. I was thinking about it a lot. And the thing that got me over the line and made me commit to that decision to change jobs and go into the more uncomfortable was because I had a goal. I had a dream that I wanted to have this life that I loved, being of service to people in the way that I best could, that reflected who I was and what I'd learned so far. And I looked at that dream and the character or the version of me that was in that dream. And I started to think, well, what are the characteristics of that person in that dream? You know, what are his morals? What are his standards? What's his routines like? How does he take care of himself? What's his mental health like? How does he help others? All those things. You could say the characteristics, right? And then I took a long, hard look at myself and I was very honest. And I saw how I wasn't quite there in some areas of my life with that person in the dream. And so that was one of my biggest driving factors for changing that job at that time, was I saw an opportunity to develop my character so that I could be more of a match for the person who I saw in my dreams achieving my goals. Right, which gets me back to the start of the video. Be the change you want to see. Whatever it is that you desire in your life, whatever goal, whatever job, whatever level of money or whatever relationship, whatever it is, be that change first. We live in a world where we are constantly doing to have to be. So we're doing the job to have the money so that we can be happy the way that we want to. Well, I like to take things as being and then having and then doing. Because when you be the change that you want to see in your life, you've already done it. You're already where you need to be. But in some cases, to be the change, it's not so much a case of always adding things in, although I needed to in my journey. I needed to develop some parts of myself. But what made the biggest change was actually taking away the things or the parts of me, the way I behaved, what I thought, that didn't align with that person in my dreams. If I was much stronger and musclier in my dreams or whatever, then you could say I could take away snacking on chocolate or having a few extra treats in the week where I know I should be a bit more disciplined or whatever it is, just a small example. But if you go a little deeper and you see the parts of yourselves, like the beliefs and the thoughts of who you are and who you need to be, that don't align with that goal you have, living that life of love. If it doesn't align, remove it so that you can better suit, be a better match to that what you desire or that dream or that goal or that version of yourself that's already achieving what they want to achieve, what you want to achieve now. So be the change that you want to see. Show up in a way for yourself that initiates that shift in your life, that then takes you in that direction, takes you along that road where you learn how to be the person who's in that dream. Because the only difference between where we are now and that perfect lifestyle that we desire is our actions. And our actions are who we are, you know, what we believe, how we act out in that moment. So if you're acting out in ways that don't resonate or reflect your goals, are you moving closer to your goals, or are you moving further away or staying where you are? If you truly desire these things that you say you dream of, just like me, I made the decision to commit to it, you know? And I could commit because it really resonated with me when I found what I wanted. I knew it was my truth, you know? And that's a great place to start, is just to find your truth. Find what you want so that at least you've got some direction. You've got a goal to orientate yourself by. One that truly makes you and only you feel love. Not because this person said it was a good idea to do this, or that person on Instagram showed you that this way of living is great because it gets you lots of likes, whatever it might be. But what resonates with you? Because if it's true to you, then being the change that you need to see to be that will be so much easier and more suited to who you are and where you're at. So, if this resonates with you, that's amazing. If it doesn't, disregard it and try and be you today. Because who can be you but you? Thank you for listening. I love you. See you soon.